Hi, this is Natalie Rydstrom here from SportsBook Colorado Rapids host LA Galaxy in an All-West conference on Saturday. Kevin Stott, Sportswriter and SBR contributor, is here now on the line to run through the match for us. Now, on paper, one would be drawn to the LA Galaxy win, but they do come from a 3-0 loss playing Houston Dynamo, whilst Colorado enter with 3 straight wins, and last meeting at LA Galaxy ended 1-1. Now they have the home advantage. Could we be looking at the upset?
Yeah, this is a perfect situation for Colorado to pull off the upset. I know they're the worst team in the West, and LA is the second or the third best team in the West. So on paper, it looks like it's a blowout. And if you look at the past situations, LA has owned Colorado, but Colorado's playing their best soccer of the year all of a sudden. That's why it's good to have websites like ours and to have handicappers and to do your homework, because if you just look at it from a glance or you look at the odds, you're going to think, oh, LA, they've got Gerard now, they've got Robbie Keane. I know the name. I'm not familiar with Colorado. I'll just bet LA and do it blindly. That's not good betting. Colorado's great at home. They've allowed the least goals in the league. When have you seen the worst team in a conference allow the least goals? 19 in the whole league. So this is a quirky, weird, enigmatic league, MLS, and you have to pay attention to it. And yeah, this is a good game for Colorado. The crowd, another thing, Natalie, the crowd in Commerce City, a suburb of Denver, is going to be out of their mind. They're going to want to beat LA, so all those factors go into the reality. And then the thing we talked about last week, LA still has not won a game on the road yet. So yeah, this is a good situation for Colorado to potentially pull off an upset.
Yeah, totally agree there. Winners market does have LA Galaxy as the slight favorites. 2.63 there with Bet365. Colorado Rapids 2.75 888 Sport, and the draw 3.3 Bet365. I like Colorado Rapids. I also like Colorado Rapids draw no bet. There's still some value there for that bet. But, you know, let's take a look at the goals. And I have to say, obviously, LA Galaxy, they failed to score against Houston Dynamo there, 3-0. Are you expecting them to score in this match?
Just because of the roster. We talked about it last week. They have Robbie Keane. He's the best or the second best player in the league. They've got Steven Gerrard on board. They'll get used to each other. They've got Juninho. They're just loaded with players on the attack. And it's going to take a while for them to gel, so I expect them to score, especially coming off a 3-0 game last week against Houston, where then I watched that game. They looked horrible. They just couldn't get it together. And to Houston's credit, they played good. But, yeah, I do think L.A. gets a goal here. But, again, they're playing the toughest defensive team in the Western Conference and the team that's given up the least goals. So if they get a goal, it's going to be a hard-earned goal. Clint Irwin's a good goalie.
I like both teams to score bet 1.75, but I have to say I am staying away from the goals market. If you look at both teams' sort of recent history, both together and respectively, you know, it's one match sees goals and then one match maybe sees 1 or 2 goals. And so for that reason, I'm staying away from the over-under total goals. Will you play it?
I think this is a game, I don't even think I'm going to play this game. It's such a tough handicap, and I tried to put that through in the text. It's just a tough, if I had to take something here, I would take the under because of the reality of everything we're talking about. 2 good goalies. Pinedo should be back for LA, and Irwin will be in goal probably for Colorado. So you have 2 good goalies. You have a team that hasn't scored in LA. You've got the best defense in the West in Colorado, and then a team that hasn't won on the road. Who knows they haven't won on the road? And then it'll be August it'll be August 1st when this game is played. The LA Galaxy are the third or the second favorites to win the MLS Cup, and yet they haven't won on the road. It's insane. But you have to work that into the handicap, and you can't just say, oh, they're due to win on the road. You have to look at the situation, and they are playing a team playing their best soccer, a team that would just love to beat them. So I like the draw in this game. Just you have a good point with the draw with Colorado because you're getting more value. I'm a little more paranoid. I'm just going straight up draw in this game. But the under would be my best pick out of all these if I had to bet it. This one I'm going to stay away from. But the handicap says take the under 2.5 from my homework.
All right, yeah. I like both teams to score bet. I like Colorado Rapids, and then I like Colorado Rapids draw no bet there for that, you know, just to cover your back. Kevin Stott, thank you for joining us today.
Cool. Hey, thanks a lot, Natalie.